What's up, YouTube and Facebook, and welcome to Not Quite Mint. I'm Tom, and today we're doing our comic haul video with some special guests. Let me just first remind you, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that dingly bell so you don't miss any of our content, and give us a thumbs up if you do like what it is that we do. So let's get some guests in. I have got, if I could put them in the right order first. So I have got Ben, who is the Mint from Not Quite Mint.
Part of the furniture now.
Part of the furniture, mate. Here all the time.
How are we? All right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm very good. Yourself?
Yeah. Can you breathe okay in that t-shirt? Because it's just, it looks restraining.
Well, it's because I did a bit of training earlier with the missus. We did a what's called a HIIT workout.
Don't mansplain to me, or I should call it fat-splain. Yeah, like a fit person explaining to a fat person what HIIT training is. Just get bloody Charlie in. Come on.
And also, guys, we've got Charlie's back. Wait.
I'm bringing my 6 ones through.
Yeah, the boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
I haven't actually left because I'm in lockdown. So
yeah.
I've basically waited in front of my camera for the last 2 weeks for this stream.
You've literally not moved. Just set it up and away you go. That's it. Mind you, you were here yesterday.
Andy's just going to sit and watch us for an hour before he then talks to us on Charlie's stream at 9 o'clock.
It's like we're keeping him backstage for an hour.
That's a sad state of affairs, isn't it?
I should just drop an invite in and get him on.
Please don't go. You're on only viewer, Andy.
Yeah, exactly. Please stay under. You're the only person watching.
You're the only one there.
Yeah. Sacked everyone else off. Oh, so how are we both?
You know, as good as one can be with the current situation. It's obviously gone bad again, isn't it? So I guess the things that got us through nearly the last year are having to be called upon again. But you know, the end's in sight, guys. So yeah, and once this is all over, I won't feel the need to speak to people on the internet anymore. So we might, you know, embrace me while you can, because I'll do one in a few months.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good.
I'm fine.
Ben's like negative. Yeah, let's just
absolutely makes you both out there. I'm sorry. Yeah. You know I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm good. I feel slightly down after that. But no, I'm good. I'm just working from home. Kids are being little shits. So what more could you want in 2021?
Yeah,
great start.
Great start.
Yeah,
Charlie, go first. Do you want to show us off your haul?
My haul or my haul?
Your haul.
Oh, okay. Right.
We've only been known 5 minutes, and you're already going down that avenue.
I thought I'd stop him early.
I'm going down that alley with my haul.
With this haul down the alley.
What are you eating, Ben? Anyway.
Should we do like a comic deal, like show your beer off, but instead it can be your nibbles. Show us your nibbles. So my nibbles are some drumstick squashies. Rhubarb and custard.
That's so good.
So good, but you know, also contributing to my inevitable heart attack that will happen at some point. But yeah, Charlie, I didn't mean to distract from your haul with my squashes.
That's fine.
Please continue.
You got your squashes going on. You got your Squirtle going on. You're having fun, dude.
Oh, we'll get to
Squirtle, squashies, squishies.
And he's on the monster as well.
He's on the hero.
Bouncing off the wall.
It's just, I need energy, all right? Okay. We've got 2 streams tonight. This, and then we're over at Geeky Guy at 9 o'clock.
Wherever it takes us.
Yes, mate.
I need energy.
Right, so I'm still waiting for my comics to come.
Again?
Listen, I kind of went on a mad one and just bought quite a few trade paperbacks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know. I kind of just
actually reading a physical book.
Well, I haven't opened them yet because they only came yesterday. So, but one thing I did get, this was ordered before Christmas, right? So this is the LCSD, Something Is Killing the Children, right? So I got this from Coffees and Heroes or something.
Okay.
Heroes and Coffees. Now, I ordered it. It didn't come, so I contacted them and said, look, it hasn't come. There's obviously a backlog with Royal Mail and stuff like that. They kindly said, don't worry about it. We'll send you another one in the post. So I'm going to be ending up with 2 of them. So one of them will be going to CGC,
Nice.
and then I'll be keeping one of them. So,
Very
yeah.
cool.
So I will be talking to you, Tom, about like CGC, and I'll be talking to
mate,
Andy and stuff to do that, because I've only got 4 of them. How many? You got quite a few, though, Ben, ain't you?
CGCs?
Yeah.
1, 2. No, I haven't got any. Tom is potentially going to send me over a top loader. So baby steps. Do you know what I mean? Like step at a time.
Mate, I pitched them out earlier before we started the stream because I've got to open up the parcel that's got your Strange Academy in, so I can put it in one of these for you.
What? Look at that for customer service.
Look at that.
Not quite me.
Mate, not quite mint.
I wouldn't shop anywhere else.
Actually, spot on. But I did buy. Yeah, I've got quite a decent haul here. So obviously, Future State has really got me back into Superman. I don't know why I like Superman of Metropolis. I don't know why. I never really used to read it, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to set myself up. So I managed to get.
I don't know why.
Earth 1, Volume 1. Earth 1, Volume 2. Earth 1, Volume 3. So I bought the whole run.
Yeah, I like the first one. I've not read 2 and 3.
But I haven't read none of them. I need to get into it because I'm so caught up in trying to read the comics and keep up to date with that. I'm going to fall behind on these already. I got Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, the 80th anniversary edition.
Classic. Yeah.
Now, I was literally, this came yesterday and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to read this. Now, all of these literally haven't even been unpacked. So we've got Robin, Son of Batman.
Nice.
That's my favorite. He's got to be my favorite Robin, you know, Damien.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, he's the most interesting to me.
It just seems like there's more to him than the rest of the Robins that have.
I think I just relate to little shits, like damaged individuals.
And he's got like a kind of clown hunter thing going on.
Privileged now that I'm in that group. Cheers, Ben.
Well, why do you think I'm here?
Because we're damaged little shits.
To be fair, Charlie is the definition of a little shit, isn't he? Look at
you can tell. Look at his face. You can just tell.
I am like my wife has always said she's got 4 kids and I'm the worst one.
Nice, I like that.
I've got to live up. She
sounds funnier than you. Get her on next time. Tom.
Yeah, let's have Charlie on next week.
I will. We'll get her on next week. She won't know anything about comics, but she's good.
We should actually do that. We should swap our misses out.
No, trust me, man.
If you're like a comic wife swap.
Comic wife swap.
Right, back to comics.
Yes,
Batman, Superman. Pretty decent.
You know what? I saw that that's the armor, isn't it? I don't really know who wears it. Is it? I think it might be Gordon.
Gordon, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what I did? I literally just looked at these decent comics and like I like them covers.
Yeah, that's
cool. Some of them are like volume 5, so I'm gonna have to read like volume 1 to 4 beforehand. But I was like, yeah, I like that. I literally just went on a mad one. Because
I saw that on a cover and I was like, oh, that is wicked. What have they done with Batman? Didn't pick it up, didn't read it. And then a few years later, I was like, oh, do you know what? I need to go back and read that.
It's not Jim Gordon, is it? I feel like it might be Jim Gordon.
I think it is. Yeah, it does.
It is, mate. Yeah.
It's around the time that they had the, what's he called, Sunflower or whatever, and things like that all going on. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's Scott Snyder around then.
Greg Pak. Yeah, Greg Pak, Ardian. Oh, no, it's not Scott Snyder.
Greg it's not. Okay.
That's Greg the Batman run, possibly, with the Snyder. Because is that the Batman Superman, did you say?
Batman Superman, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever the case, is Batman. It's always gold. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And
even
then
gold.
Up next was Superman, Return to Glory.
Oh, ruined it now.
I liked him. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go for this.
Why not? Treat yourself, mate.
Superman, Wonder Woman, Volume 5.
You get a tax rebate or something.
Now I've got volumes 1 to 4. So I thought, yeah, I'll do this. And then we had Justice League, Volume 8. Quite nice. And then
that's got the reference to the Morbius chair in it, isn't it?
This is the Dark Side War Part 2.
Yeah.
There are a few like this one I've got number 1 of. And then volume 2 of Teen Titans. I kind of literally, I was like future state. It kind of got me into it. And some of the issues on them were like, yeah, these are pretty decent. I'm going to get into them. And I just thought, well, do you know what? I've got a bit of money for Christmas. I thought I'm just going to get back in the trade paper books.
The Earth One series is quite good. I mean, Green Lantern's one of my favorite DC characters. Apart from the last like 2 or 3 years, it's not been very good. But the Earth One version of him was pretty cool, and I quite like the concept of it. And they do great stuff with that. I mean, I really like the Superman one that you've got as well. That was pretty good read. I think I read the Batman one, but I can't remember. Obviously, wasn't that good because I forgot it.
The Superman one, Earth One. I think I kind of read that digitally a few years ago and really liked it. And then kind of read saying it fell by the wayside. And I was like, do you know what? I can't get my comics this week. I can't go and get them. They haven't arrived. They're on their way. And I was just like, I need something in the meantime. And these showed up quicker than the comic book shop was 10 minutes down my road. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, get into that. And then I got that was it. And then that Something Is Killing the Children was the best one. So it's a pretty lightish week, but my haul next week's going to be another fucking £85 probably. I've got to stop it.
Nah, why not? Why?
Should we talk about Future State while we're on the subject?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we can do.
How much have you guys read?
Most of it.
Yeah. Okay. Me too. I'm not impressed, and it's a shame because I've defended it through tooth and nail because there's a lot of like annoying people who fight against the future, and that, excuse the pun, but any kind of change, it's like, oh, we can't have that. They still live in the 50s in terms of their characters. But I was like, no, do you know what? It's like Marvel have introduced a lot of modern characters that are actually done really well, and I was excited for Future State to potentially do that. Now, before I go on a rant, I will say that I loved Wonder Woman. So I actually thought this was probably one of the stronger books. It was really cool, that kind of like Greek mythology, Hercules kind of mixed with modern day. You might as well have got him on.
I heard there was squishies going. Was somebody pulled out the squishies?
Yeah, mate, absolutely.
So basically, what we might as well do is we might as well just talk about our comic hauls here and then go over to my channel at 9 and then just review this week's comics.
Absolutely, mate. Happy days.
Sweet.
It's like a match made in heaven.
To be fair, we might have got more viewers if Tom actually plugged that Andy was going to come on this show, though.
Well, now I'm going
to
jet out of it for the rewind.
The only thing now, Tom, is that your overlays. Have you got
they
time
don't work now.
No.
Sorry.
Tom spent at least 10 minutes putting those together.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
It's an hour.
It's good to be
so, Andy, Future State, have you kind of caught up, or
I've read a few of them, mostly the ones for the next show that we're going to do. I went into it with a kind of a open mind and try to disregard all the negativity that I've seen, and I enjoyed some of it and I didn't like the others, but
so I was just saying, I think Wonder Woman is one of the stronger ones. But I was the same. I was trying to go in with an open mind, and for me, I was like, I could use this as a launch pad to hopefully try and fall in love with characters a little bit more than or at all, because I have always just been Batman in terms of DC. I've always struggled to kind of get on board with anything else. But it seems like all of the stories have jumped in like kind of mid whatever the hell is going on, and kind of just expected you to be there, rather than I kind of was hoping and was expecting someone to hold my hand and kind of lead me in and be like, this is Green Lantern, like he uses the ring, and do you know what I mean, and just kind of go through it all a bit with these new characters. So it was a shame, but and Wonder Woman even did that, but I just think her character design, the artwork in that book, the humor. I love the idea of mixing like old mythology with like modern day settings. Do
you think
to the point where I wrote a sitcom once based on Weatherman, who lived with like a fat, washed up Zeus.
That's amazing.
And Hermes worked for Royal Mail. Aphrodite was like the local hooker. It was weird.
Why have we never seen this?
Yeah,
you need to seriously.
I'm not successful, Charlie.
Give it to Tom. Give it to Tom and get him to draw it.
Yeah, mate, we could do this.
I'll send over some concepts to you, Tom. We'll get on it.
Do you know what? We could even do it as like a lockdown play or something. Some kind of like we actually just film us all doing a little bit.
That'd be wicked.
I want to grow your channels. All right.
But Ben, I totally get what you mean. Like for me, like I was kind of behind it. I was trying to build it up, and I was kind of like, "Is it going to work?" And then the most of them are 2 issues, and it seems like they're trying to pack out so much in these issues because otherwise, future state's going to end. We're going to go back to normal, and then we're going to be like, what's going to happen? Like you're trying to, you got 16 comics out, you got 2 issues. They're even packing 2 comics into 1 issue sometimes. Like especially for Justice League, you had like the Dark Justice League at the end of it. It's kind of like they're trying to run before they can walk.
What's that? So all of the stories are only 2 issues,
apart from Wonder Woman.
Apart from Wonder Woman, which is
one that's got 1 story in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Every other one's got 2 stories in it, or 3.
So she's not even getting 2. That's it.
There is 2 Wonder Woman. There is 2 Wonder Woman. So it ends Wonder Woman. I think Imperial Wonder Woman at the end of the whole run is the last comic book. So that closes everything. But yeah, it's 2 separate Wonder Womans.
What a shame. I think fans will want her back anyway. The version. I think if anything survives Future State, it will be that version of Wonder Woman.
And probably Red X making his proper debut in the DC because that's my second standout comic of the whole thing.
He's not Clown Hunter, right?
Well, it could be.
We still don't know, no?
No, not yet.
Oh, man, please let it be. That would be.
That would be
incredible for that.
Would be
I did love Dark Detective, and I did love.
Dark Detective was great.
The Batman. Actually, no, I thought Batman was good. But I thought Dark Detective was great. I think Dark Detective, it just felt like a really good Bat book. Like, it kind of didn't matter when it was set or anything. Because for me, the Batman stories, most of the Batman stories I love standalones anyway. And they kind of sit in their own realities anyway. So I kind of just delved into that. And really, really, really enjoyed it. So, see, I can be positive.
Can be positive. You got to say the Charlie Show, that particular book.
Yes.
Tom, was it your birthday this week?
It was my birthday this week, just gone, mate.
Happy birthday to you.
And we're losing viewers.
We only had 1 viewer, and it came off.
He's just joined us, yeah.
I can hear them singing. They're out there. They're out there singing to you.
Just the missus, mate. Probably telling me to shut up.
So have you got birthday presents to show us then?
I was going to, but they are huge and they're very heavy.
So you got a big package, did you, Tom?
So I got a big package, yeah. I ended up basically, I started reading TMNT at the start of last year. So I think we spoke about this on the last show we did together, where I spoke about like TMNT, Mighty Morphin got me into into TMNT. So I started reading the collections, and then for my birthday, pretty much everybody bought me a collection book. So I've only got 3 left to finish the whole set. So I'm really, really chuffed. I will do an omnibus kind of review on them because they are incredible, and I really like the way they're presented. I think IDW do the best collection books because you obviously get that little, you get a little like, you know, when you read a book and you got that little like, it's like a little bit of felt that you can put in between the pages to keep the page where you are, where you got to. That's pretty cool.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Second.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah. It's not for tickling your
comfort. So what have you got to show us then?
So
if you can't get your big package out,
I got a few stack of stuff. So I've like, I mean, I've already showed it, but I've got Wonder Woman issue 1.
Such a nice cover. That's nice. Is that a variant? Or...
That is
No,
nice.
this is the standard one, I think, mate.
Yeah, it's the main cover. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely stunning. And I, like you said, I think she's going to be one of the standout characters that stick around afterwards. I got Transformers Escape, and I'm a huge Transformer fan, so this is a issue 1, so I thought I'd pick it up to give it a go.
It's nice, that cover.
It is cool. I'm not sure. I thought the artist was Jack Lawrence, but it's not. But his art style is very similar.
Hmm.
So that was
Can't beat Jack.
What's that? Can't beat Jack.
Can't beat Jack.
And then Not Quite Mint had the delivery, and I've pinched some stuff out of it for myself personally. So I've got
the Incredible Nakamura. That is,
that's beautiful.
The Strange Academy's issue 6, so that's pretty cool.
If you want to swap my one for a Virgin variant, I'm completely fine with that.
And I gave myself a Michael Turner King in Black issue 2, the variant Virgin cover.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
But these are still up for sale on Not Quite Mint if anyone wants one.
So you've basically just stolen your own stock. That's what you've done.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. And then I've got
the only reason anyone starts a comic book shop, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And then I got Death Metal's issue 7, which obviously leads into this Future State stuff.
I loved the whole Death Metal stuff. Honestly,
yeah, the Death Metal was great.
Maybe that's where I've gone wrong, because I've not read any of the Death Metal stuff. Like, I don't even know who the Batman Who Laughs is.
Then I blitzed it before Future State came out, and I tell you what, it's insane. It's wicked. The artwork,
like Charlie said, it's worth doing it as a blitz. If if, like me and Rich read it every month or every other month when it came out, and you can lose bits, so it's worth breathing it in one like chunk. I would say 100%. Like a graphic or
the biggest thing that is drawn me to it is the superhero rabbit.
Captain Carrot.
Captain Carrot sounds right up my street. So
he was cool as fuck, man. Excuse my language.
He was cool.
Lost there.
Yeah.
I got Superman Metropolis issue 1.
See, I love that. I thought that was great.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. It wasn't my favorite out of all of them. Mainly because I didn't understand what brain cells was all about. I thought it was a bit pointless. But I mean, obviously it'll get better. I got Green Lantern, which I actually really enjoyed. I liked the idea of Jessica Cruz not having any powers. I thought that was a pretty cool little story that was in this.
I've never read a Green Lantern.
Have you not?
No.
Do you know what? I would go back and read the Jeff Johns stuff.
Really?
With the War of the Spectrum. That was really good. Like the Sinestro War was great. Rage of the Green Lanterns was great. Anything after New 52, I wouldn't bother.
Okay.
No.
What about the Darkest Night thing? Because
Blackest Night,
that's like where all the Batman villains get like rings and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think Batman actually gets a yellow ring.
Yeah. Is he yellow?
Yeah. And I think it goes white as well. I think he gets a white
yeah,
ring.
I was going to say, I know the white one, and I've seen the yellow one on Scarecrow. And the whole design around that. So, yeah.
And I got the Chris Claremont anniversary edition. So I'm looking forward to reading
it. You know what? It pains me to say, but I didn't enjoy it. You know,
no,
I've not read it yet. It only came to me.
I struggled.
I thought I was really like looking forward to it, and I kind of was like, there wasn't that much hype behind it, and maybe that was kind of a telling. The thing
is, like, it sounds awful to say, but like. Chris Claremont is he's a living legend. Do you know what I mean? Like, he is, for me, he's like top 5. You know, you got your Stan Lees, your Jack Kirby's, and like Claremont for me is he's getting up there. And I've met him, brilliant guy, fantastic. But I think there comes a time where you have to maybe just put the pen down.
Yeah.
I know that sounds awful. It's like I'm a wrestling fan, and it's like Vince McMahon getting involved with booking shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that swagger, mate.
No chance. Yeah, and, you know, sometimes you've just got to know when to stop.
Yeah,
but I won't, because Chris, I'm sorry.
If you're watching, Mr. Claremont.
He watches us all every day. All the time.
He's a big Not Quite Mint fan, to be honest.
Is he?
And then these two I absolutely love because of the covers.
Oh, cool.
So I've got Future State's Teen Titans, which is great. which is one of my standout picks. And then Future State Justice League.
That Cal Engu cover is insane. Yeah, that's the one I got as well. It's just loved it.
I just love the way he's done Batman. I think he looks sick.
Oh, it's just stunning. He looks awesome.
Also, I'm interested to see how they I know they're all set in different times, aren't they? At different points in time. I'm interested to see how they're going to do the Aquawoman. The Aquaman comic that comes out is about her as a youngster and her adolescence. So I'm quite interested to see how it's going to develop to her becoming part of the Justice League. I like that idea. But,
yeah, I don't care for any of it.
No, don't care.
Don't care.
Well, I'll see you then. We're going to get rid of you.
He's gone.
Andy, did you bring your haul with you?
I quickly just grabbed a couple of books. It's nothing to do with this week's stuff.
A couple. I bet he's got a pile of about 20.
Yeah.
I've got a couple.
It's going to be
I only brought 2, I promise.
Show you a couple of books.
So I picked up this Batman Saga issue number 25, just as a back issue because I like the cover.
That's a really cool cover. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's Jock.
Nice and chunky. Oh, it's Jock, is it?
Yeah.
You know
how I like Jock.
I genuinely, mate, I will pay for you to go somewhere to address this problem because it's getting out of control. Just imagine you sat in a circle of people like, I am Andy, and I'm a Jock addict.
I'm a Jockaholic.
Jockaholic. Mate, yes. This is out in the post to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I got my little buzz to say that it was on its way, so I'm looking forward to that one, definitely.
I got my buzz as well. Not quite mint, customer service.
Absolutely, mate. Someone else got a buzz because I by accident pushed the button to say they're going to get a buzz, but they're not going to get it till the end of February because they ordered 2 things. Sorry. Sorry about the pre-buzz.
Hey, we were trying to bloody plug you then.
That's good customer service. Apology. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So this literally just arrived today. This is Ice Cream Man issue 22, the John Gang variant. I think hopefully I've not butchered his name. And this is a limited run of 600. So that was from another retailer that will remain nameless. So I'm going to send that
every time I click buy it now from another retailer. I just have Tom's face in my head.
Even on eBay.
You can shop out there, guys. You don't have to be loyal to me, but I will find.
No, I'm joking. I don't care. And this proves it. You haven't got anything else, have you? Was it literally just
that's the only things I could find, yeah.
The only thing you could find quickly.
You just left him in the chat.
He was the only person in there, but we have got people in now, thank God.
That's right. Okay, welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. Right, strap in everyone as well. On that note,
strap on or strap in.
Strap. So we've had horse, we've had strap-ons, we've had a big package.
Guys, come on, tone. let's not bring the tone down because that's my job. I've just had loads of stuff come because obviously the Christmas delays and things like that, and with the new COVID restrictions and stuff. But I think things are starting to move a little bit more now with Royal Mail. So
yeah,
I've had a load of stuff come in. So I'm going to start with my comics, and then I've got some random bits and bobs. I got Miss Marvel number 5, which is the first appearance of her in a costume. I'm tight. I can't afford the first issue right now, so this was as close as I could get to kind of having a Miss Marvel key because I just kind of I've read it all digitally and I just want to be part of that hype, before the series comes out and things. So yes, but one day I might be able to get number 1. Hopefully, there's 8 prints of it, and even the 7th print is 50 odd quid. It's tough. So. But yeah, I'm available for AOKs. I love Ghost Rider, I love Punisher, and I love Jim Lee. Put all 3 together, and you get this amazing 2-part series.
Sold.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So enough said, as Stan would say. Really special book, which I used to own. I don't know, have I ever mentioned that I used to have a collection and I sold everything at a ridiculous price the person literally mugged me in broad daylight with me smiling.
You got mugged at broad daylight.
But my collection has kind of finally got to the point where it was before. But anyway, one of the books that I know I had to own again was Astonishing X-Men 51, which is the first gay wedding in a comic book. And it's just such a beautiful double-sided cover. And yeah, it's just lovely, isn't it? So that's that. Andy might be a fan of this as a fellow Star Wars nerd. So this is a variant of #1, and it's I'll do the voices. So Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan Kenobi here. That boy is our last hope. And Yoda says, "No, there is another." And then Jackson pops his head out. Jackson, of course, the infamous green bunny from outer space, and Yoda just says, "Not you," and it tickled. So that's that. I told you it was like I told you to strap in.
See, for a minute when you said Jackson, and for some weird reason I thought Michael Jackson. I thought he was going to come out and say,
"Oh no, yeah."
No, I mean he is often seen hiding behind trees as well, but no, it's Jackson, it's bunny. So Daredevil. This is the first appearance. This is Daredevil 232, which is the first appearance of Nuke. So I'm a big Nuke fan, so I've just been spending time trying to find his keys and stuff, and this is his first appearance. Which is
he the really bad, terrible villain that Captain America had once?
Yeah, so he's like if Captain America went a bit too far.
Okay.
So like he's literally got like the American flag like painted over his face, and he does become an android, and there's all kinds of things with that. But
isn't he a bit of a roid rager?
Yeah, basically, yeah. And he featured as part of the Jessica Jones series and stuff. But he's really I just love the characters. I love like anti versions of characters. It's really basic, like, but I always enjoy it. Anyway, right. I'm blaming you for these, okay?
What, me and Charlie?
You and Charlie and Andy, to an extent. The whole community.
You're getting the blame, Andy.
I'll take the blame.
I've been doing these streams and everything. Something's killing the children. Something's killing the children. Oh, it's the best thing in the world. And, you know, I hate when like people put pressure on something and you're kind of late to the party. But I am now staying to the end of the party. I am telling you guys, Something is Killing the Children is one of the best like stories. You know, I know it's only 13, but I genuinely think over time I am going to hold this in the same esteem as like Watchmen and, you know, those other kind of independent stories. It's just phenomenal. So, Charlie, Snap.
Yes.
Go.
Obviously, I'm not going to be able to, at this stage, get, you know, the first print #1. So this was really, really cool. And even these, I think, are starting to get a little bit more scarce. And I got Magini Friesen, as you would say, Andy, variant. So her stuff is beautiful. I didn't realize.
Awesome.
So I've been working through
Ben, follow her on Instagram, and she does some surreal stuff. Like some of the stuff she's only put up on Instagram. Like she's wicked.
I think she should get more like kudos that, you know, Peach Momoko does. Like Peach Momoko does some stuff, but her stuff is just phenomenal.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I can't agree.
I hate Peach Momoko.
Spam, get off.
He's brought it down again. Get him off.
It's all very anime, isn't it?
Right, so
not quite, Ben.
I cannot believe you just did that to me. I am raging.
Tom, you've got to move. Tom, you've got to move Ben because it looks like Right Said Fred at the bottom. There we go.
He played the bad the comics you got.
Oh god, too sexy for my shirt.
There's either that or an episode of EastEnders gone wrong.
All right. You got any more?
Like, now that I've put this way around, it now does look like it's me and Charlie versus you two, because with hair versus no hair. Wrong way.
There's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail.
Right. Anyway, back to it before I was so rudely thrown out. Erica I'm madly in love with this character. She's just like every kind of. She's just like that Wolverine, Buffy, that kind of the hero with a dark past, as cliche as it is. She's just superb. And I may or may not have ordered an exclusive scarf. So I've actually got
of course you have.
Incredible. That's awesome.
And so they sell them on the website or whatever. But you can't you can't get them shipped to the UK, or you can, but it's silly money. I found one on eBay, so I still paid silly money, but yeah, that is on its way. So next stream, I will suit up. Just some quick ones. I'll whiz through these standard kind of X-Men acquisitions. My boy Colossus, Kitty. Again, I'm quite sporadic as a collector, so I'm just getting loads of like any cover that features Colossus and Kitty, and if they're together, even better. And as a bonus, you've got like Quentin Quire trolling them behind, so brilliant. And this one here, which is an amazing dupe story for any dupe fans out there.
I like the dupe Wolverine. That's awesome.
It's so random. So it's basically like a one-off kind of. It is part of Wolverine the X-Men, but it's sort of a one-off about Wolverine and Dupe's like relationship basically, and they've known each other for years, and it's anyone who likes Dupe. And speaking of Dupe, it's not all comics this week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
So this is a classic Toy Biz Marvel Legends Dupe. So I got this little guy. Did
he come with something originally?
You are?
Does he come with someone else, or
he came with a Silver Surfer originally? But I purchased him just on his toe. I got him like from China just by himself, so I'm pretty sure he's like from a factory floor, and they just painted him up there and then. But like this is really nice because you can literally like hook that on a wall. So I was thinking that would be a lovely by the light in the living room. The wife would really like that. And while I'm on the subject of Wolverine and the X-Men, one of my favorites.
I thought you were going to be on the subject of my wife.
No, don't worry about that. Some more hero clips have come through. So I got a
They're
brew.
So cool, these things.
If that comes in focus, it might not. No, I don't think it is, but it's brew. Trust me. And gold balls, which is from similar era in the kind of
he's probably one of my favourite Outbreak characters of the X-Men, to be honest.
Oh, that whole series! Like I spoke about it to Luke. So yeah, another Wolverine the X-Men era cover with the kind of Revolution Cyclops and stuff. I spoke about it with Luke from Hydra Collectibles, and I genuinely think there's enough there to have as a live action X-Men and ignore any kind of other guys that have been on screen before. There's so many characters from the back catalogue that you could still do. But that being said, I got some Holy Grails.
Okay, here we go.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yes. So I want to give a massive shout out again to my friend David French, who you can find over at Instagram, Everything a Geek Needs. And he also runs a kind of Facebook comic book group as well, where he does sell a lot of, he's got like, the guy's got a problem, but he sells a lot.
Haven't we all, Ben?
Well, no, seriously, like I'm waiting to see him on a Channel 5 documentary about hoarders. Like it's that bad. Yeah. So he sells a lot on Facebook. So if you search the Big Bar Gang, as in bargain but bang, then you should be able to find his stuff.
This
so
guy here?
Yes,
this guy here, Ben. That is Instagram. Oh.
Yes, that is his Instagram. Yes, yeah, he's got hero clips on there. So yeah,
he's got 3 extra follows.
So I've got some. I mean, he's a long-term friend of mine. I fell in love with him the moment I think he was dressed as Bane and choking someone out at a Comic-Con, and I knew from that moment that I needed to be his friend.
I think we all need to be his friend by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Sounds like he's not someone you wouldn't be friends with.
Honestly, if someone said describe him, he's basically a alcoholic, antique expert, comic book collecting bodybuilder. Yeah, that's all you need to know.
So not a lot going for him then, no?
Sounds like spirit animal. Sounds like what I'll be
Thank you very much, David Fringe. Thank you. So here are my holy grails. So I'm going to start off with this one, a modest start, but it is Champions #1.
Nice.
So, yeah, as a big Ghost Rider fan, this has been on the list for a long time. So I'm thrilled to get it. And to be fair, condition is pretty good for the age of the book. It's obviously a UK pricing one, but I'm never really that bothered about that. I don't know where you guys sit with that.
No. Well, you live in the UK, mate.
And now onto the X-Men. So, starting off with X-Men 129.
Oh,
very nice.
No, you didn't.
Nice. A key and a half. So first appearance of Kitty. First appearance of Kitty, first appearance of Hellfire Club, first appearance of Sebastian Shaw and Emma Frost, I believe.
Very nice.
It's a big one.
I've got a hat. I'll take it off. Put it on. Take it off for you, mate.
Thank you. So yeah, that was magical. I'm just cautious of time, sorry, but
no, you're all right. I think
141.
Oh, mate, love it.
Do you know what, Ben? I've got that cover right, and it's ripped across the front of it.
I'm just checking mine's not ripped.
It's torn across the front of it, and I don't really know what the hell I can do with it. Like, I'm
nothing really, mate. Not with a tear.
No, there ain't, is there?
Not really.
You might be able to sell.
Well,
people
cool
might be looking for the inserts.
You can read.
Mm-hmm. It's a great cover though. Great comic.
Have any of you guys seen the crossover one that we had on the website, which was the comic by
Hutchison?
Michelle Hutchison. Yeah.
I've got the best image of it upstairs, though. I've got the Rick and Morty cover, which is like Pickle Rick in front of it's amazing. And this now is the Holy Grail of Holy Grails. This is probably my #2 Holy Grail. So my #1 Holy Grail.
If you've got a giant size X-Men, mate,
no, I haven't.
Make them bigger. Make them bigger.
Giant size X-Men is still the ultimate, but this is a close #2. This is number 100.
Oh, very nice.
So
that is an awesome cover.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? Again, the condition, like he really, considering he doesn't look after himself, he really looks after his comics. That's well. So cool. And
that is good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thrilled to have this.
Colossus looks so much better in the older comics.
Yeah, agreed.
Like in the modern day comics, you're like, he just looks like he doesn't look as good as he should do. Like being one of the main characters in X-Men. Like I'm not really an X-Men reader, but Colossus, he looks great in them covers. And then you see like modern day ones, you're like,
I think I'm blinded by love, to be honest, because I think Colossus is beautiful.
$180 that's going for.
Yeah, I did not pay near that. I will say that.
That's crazy, mate.
You know, Dave is a friend, and ultimately, you know, I got these at a really good price, and I think he knows how much they mean to me as a fan, and I think for him, you know, he's happy just to kind of see it go to a good home and stuff. So yes, and then really quickly before we go, nostalgia warning, guys, nostalgia warning. Pogs.
Oh, mate, Pogs were so cool back in the day.
I remember them.
I bought this Pog, and I bought just one Pog. Just one Pog. It was Christmas, and there was a documentary about like classic toys and stuff, and they did this feature on Pogs, and I was, God damn, man, I need a Pog. So I went on eBay, and I bought, it's the Waddington's Pog #1, and it's got the little Pog, character that they had. And I then bought a little case for it. So, yeah, you know, lockdown's hitting you hard when you're casing up Pogs.
I probably owe most of my graphic design skills to Pogs, because I had a machine, like I bought a machine that you could make and print your own. And like it's like a little kind of like a little
stamp thing.
Stamp it down, it pogged it out. So you drew anything you wanted within a circle, and then you kind of stamped it out. It was amazing. I made thousands. I don't know
Didn't they do a wooden Pog? I remember there was a wooden pog.
Oh,
yeah,
mate, they did every kind of pog you can imagine.
They were so good.
So that's my challenge.
The game could basically take your opponent's pogs. Like literally, it was like you'd stack them, you'd slam it, you'd take whatever you won. That's ridiculous.
I don't even think I played with them. I think I just
collected them.
Like, my challenge to all of you now, though, for the next time we get together is to have one pog
or a pog.
Okay, that is your thing. Just to finish off, he's obviously been sat in the background, but this is
massive. He is big.
He's massive.
What is the size? How big is that, Ben?
His life size, so I think he's about 14 inches.
That's insane. His head is as big as yours.
Now, I was gutted because he did come damaged. There's a crack kind of down there, which I've had to repair, but I managed to get a bit of money reimbursed. And he did, to be fair, come all the way from China. So has he
had his vaccine?
Yeah.
You checked him, he's not got COVID.
He's fine. So yes, I just wanted to bring him along today to show off because
that's wicked.
Again,
man.
It's pure nostalgia. A 31-year-old man should not own such a thing. But he sits very nicely upstairs in the man cave. So I'm very happy.
He looks so realistic from here, like in the background. It almost looks like he's been animated.
They're crafted fantastic. I mean, I had the Togepi one, and that was because I thought that was the only one they did, Togepi and Pikachu. So I picked a Togepi, and then I unearthed like all these random like Chinese websites that do like Charizard, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. So Squirtle was my favorite out of those. I think they do a Jigglypuff and a Mew as well. But if they are watching, then please make a Cubo and please make a Geodude. Thank you so much. That's me. I'm done. Mic drop.
Dumb. Well, to be fair, we've got a couple of minutes before we go over onto Charlie's show. So do you guys want to just tell everyone what's coming up on your own shows?
Can I just show you these 2 Batman figures that I got? These 2 Funko Batman figures, right?
No, set your own show. Of course you can.
Okay, right.
They're Funko, so it won't take long to review them.
Cool.
Oh, here's an eye. Here's another eye. Here's a mouth.
Right.
Mate, that's cool. Is that a McFarlane?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's wicked. I like that.
So there's 4 of them. Can't see because of my ring. But there's number 1, and they come like these are the art series, number 1 and number 2.
I like the first one more than the second one, but they're both nice.
The first one is the most popular one, and then I managed to get this Marvel Fantastic Four Venomized box from America, from GameStop, and I ended up like it was their mystery boxes. So I got one for me and one for my mate, and I got the limited edition Invisible Woman.
Arrived yet?
The limited edition Invisible Woman. She's up there. She's awesome. She's so cool. Invisible Woman, transparent, translucent. It's fucking awesome.
Translucent and transparent.
But the only thing is I have with that Venomized box is that Venom, the symbiotes, they don't like fire, yeah? But yet they've made a Venomized Johnny Blaze.
Idiots.
Well, I'm like, well,
not very good continuity there, mate. I think you should complain.
No, I think I will.
Have a word.
But, anyway, that's me. That's. I just wanted to show that because.
Oh, thank you very much for sharing, pal.
With all that pog talk, I'm going to so good.
He had an itch.
Yeah,
I had an itch.
I'm going on eBay to have a look for pogs. After this.
Yeah, same. Oh, between the 10 minutes about here and going on to Charlie's show, we'll be like pog.
Yeah.
Pogging off from the toilet.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is it. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's been a blast as always. So we're all heading over to Geeky Guy's channel. So go and follow us over there on his channel on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit that dingly bell and make sure you give us a like if you like what we're doing. Stay safe, everybody. Stay sexy.